Hey, konnichiwa, minasan. It's Gray from Wakazashi's Tea House over in Japan. How are you doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're genki. Is it as hot where you are as it is where I am? Just asking. Okay, I've got a review of The Vigil, which came out today. It's Tuesday, May 16th, 2023. This is issue 1 of a proposed 6-part miniseries written by Ram V. It's also got art by Lalit Kumar Sharma, and there's colours by Rain Barredo, Dave Sharp on letters. Now this is it's a new kind of introduction to a superhero team that Ram V's been wanting to make for a while. Focus on Indian superheroes and Indian-based superheroes, but are they superheroes or not? That's what we're going to find out with this series. Now, I've only read the first issue, but so far I'm intrigued, I want to know more. It's got a real flavour of a classic kind of spy story. There's hints of Bond-esque stuff, James Bond, that kind of thing, secret agent story here. You're getting to know these characters just briefly, just slightly, and we're not sure yet, are they metahumans? Are they kind of mutants like X-Men, or are they normal, regular humans who've been experimented on? So, yeah, it's good. It's a lot of setup in this, so there's quite a bit of writing, but it does help to build the world. It helps to introduce some of the characters, although you only see them very briefly, which, to be honest, for me, left me wanting more. I'm looking forward to seeing more actual action in the next issue. But when the action comes in this issue, and it does come, it's really good. There's some great pages, some great panels. I really like this artist's work. I think I've seen him before. I'm trying to think where it might have been. He might have done some work on Daredevil, not quite sure. But yeah, Lalit Kumar Sharma, yeah, looking very good. It's nice, bright art. It's clean lines, as I say, colourful. And when the action is depicted, yeah, it's good. I like the way he draws the people. So yeah, I'm up for it. I'm up for this series. I'm excited to find something new, to get some new characters for once. And we'll see where it goes from here. One good point about this is it doesn't have Ram V's kind of typical purple prose, his overindulgence of flowery language, which doesn't come into this. But as I did say, there is quite a bit of setup, so you do get, a bit of backstory, you get build up. It's not like action. But when the action comes, yeah, it's good. Okay, so I'll give a short story summary. I'm not going to spoil this issue. I'm going to just show you maybe half of it, and that's it really. Please keep watching. Here we go. The issue opens with a shipping vessel being boarded by pirates out in the middle of the Indian Ocean. We're told that the cargo is largely industrial and high-value technical equipment. The pirates have used force and taken out some of the security guards on the vessel. 56 crew members are now being held hostage. The scene then switches to a park in Mumbai. We see a man sat on a bench. He's holding a cane. In the background we can hear the radio reporting the news story of the terrorists attacking that shipping container. A woman dressed in black arrives and sits on the bench beside the man. He tells her he's retiring soon, and then reveals there's a contract briefing. It's in a file on the underside of the bench. Her job is to liaise and report back to Mr. Lightless, and then he tells her not to screw up, don't get caught, don't die. She grabs the envelope from under the bench and goes to a car. In the car, she begins to read a file. Next, we switch to a meeting being held at the National Investigation Agency's Secretariat building. Wow, that's a mouthful. There's a Dr. Sankaran there. He's talking about a project to make or create Indian superheroes or metahumans. But from what he's telling them, it sounds like the project's been a complete failure. And he mentions something called the Kalagat incident. The program's been shut down as a failed experiment, and the doctor leaves. Outside, he meets up with the woman we met earlier, the woman dressed in black. We're told her name is Neer Sahar. Dr. Sankaran gets in the car with her, and then we find out that the project has not been a failure according to him, but he just lied to the government about it. We don't take orders. We won't be told where to go, when to lie low. We won't be asked to stand down. And he talks about taking some very broken people, broke them even more to make them into something special. And then we get our first look at the team, or 2 members or possibly 3. Their backs are turned to us though, and we don't get a clear look at who they are. We don't find out their names yet. After telling Nia that this team are not the type to be easily supervised, let alone controlled, He welcomes her to the Vigil. And we get this view of this huge room, like full of tech. You can see there's a big screen there. It looks like they're watching the team in action. And then we get the kind of second title page. DC Comics proudly presents The Vigil. Jig in a Storm, it's called, this chapter. Oh, they're on the ship, Major Khan. They're on approach, Doc. Then we see two figures come out of the water, climbing up the side of the ship. We learn a couple of names. One is called Dodge, the other one's Sire. And then we're about to get a few pages of action. I like the design here, I like the character's mask. This is Sire. Dodge looks more like a ninja. Then one more page I want to show here is just pure visuals. It's great, there's no dialogue. We see the character called Sire taking off some kind of electronic mask. He seems to be scanning the guy's face who's knocked onto the floor. Then he puts the mask back on, throws a body into the water. And we're going to end the story summary here. Okay, there we go. Let me know what you think of the review, what you think of the issue. Do you have any interest in this? Are you curious about, new characters, new heroes? Do you like Ron V's writing? I'd love to hear from you. Please drop me a comment and let me know what you think. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the review. I'm hoping to be covering this series and some of the other new Dawn of DC stuff that's coming out. Looking forward to it, and I hope to see you in a future video. As always, thank you so much for watching. This is Gray from Wakazashi's Tea House, signing off for the night. Matane.